escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by each hour, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Tell me there's an issue. I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Pox upon this ground, I'd give it up just to burn it down. And if they die, you can blame it on me. I've been setting up gravestones in my hometown. I wish I had been born at sea, then you wouldn't care and you wouldn't know me. Ebb and flow, they just don't carry me home. It's only water and air as far as I can see. There was a time when you would let me know, because your words weren't taken by your indigo, and I could write it all down in a matter of lines to read back what we had from a previous time. My ancestral passage here was written down each year by year, but the map is too old, see they've forgotten the roads, and so we're living by the creases.
Hello. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the sanctuary. Today, the vibe's gonna be a little bit different. Today, I just want to talk for a little bit. I've been meaning to do one of these types of streams in a while. and this is going to be my first of its kind. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you guys doing today? Hope that you're all having a lovely day. And if not, I hope that I can help make it a little bit better. I always say that, and I mean it. And if you found this video, either in the future, when this becomes a recording, or whether you're watching it in the moment, congratulations, you found my message in a bottle. That's what this is all about. Casting my words out there into the sea of the internet in hopes that someone might pick it up. My name is Sokar Starfire. I am, as you know, Prince of the Underworld. And the Sanctuary is, well, it's a place for lost souls to gather. Because once upon a time, I was also quite lost. And my name, Sokar Starfire, isn't just playful alliteration. There's a lot of meaning in it. I'm your starfire that lights up the darkness. I'm a lantern for lost souls. And whenever I first envisioned all of this channel, I didn't want it to just be a channel for playing games, you know? Like, it's about so much more than the games themselves. And over this past weekend, like these past few days, I felt very, I don't know, disappointed, disillusioned, because I feel like I'm not getting that message across. Because, like, in the middle of a stream, I might talk about it a little bit, but I've never really addressed it directly. But the reason why I decided to create the Sanctuary, it was never for the games. It was for the fact that, well, one, it's cool, right? VTubing is a celebration of art and technology. It's a beautiful marriage of those two concepts, and community as well. Community is very, very important to me. As someone who struggles day to day with anxiety and depressive mood swings, I'll just be honest. The Sanctuary is just as much a safe haven for me as I want it to be for you guys. I don't really know how much more to elaborate upon that. Like, that's what it's always meant to be. And I call it the House of Lost Souls because think of it like a house. When someone invites you into their home, they don't invite you there to, like, just to see the furniture, right? Just to see their decorations. They invite you there because they want your company and you want theirs, obviously. Otherwise you wouldn't take them up on their invitation, right? And I've noticed that over the past, 3 months? It's been a little over 3 months that I've been doing this. I've met a lot of people who fit that description, who they just want good company. And if that's why you're here, then you're in the right place. But if you're here just for the furnishings, if you're here just for the bells and whistles, if you're here just to look at the garden gnomes on my front lawn, you know, the games that I play, and you're in the wrong place. And I've, especially these past few days, as the channel has begun to pick up traction, I've noticed, you know, a few people will come in and out because they just want to see the game. And I just want this, I want to move this video to, like, the top of the channel. So it's the first thing people see. I'm going to put it there because I want it to be clear that this is about having good company. It's not a gaming hub, walkthrough, 100%ing, beating games channel. I play games very badly, okay? It's in my bio at the top of my channel, like, I play games badly. So then one has to ask, why then, Sokar, do you play games at all? If you're so bad at them? And the reason is, growing up, I never really had a whole lot of, like the resources weren't there. It was a different time, different place. And, when you're a kid, no one really addresses it. But like my whole life, I've had like intrusive thoughts, with my anxiety and everything else. Video games for me were a form of escapism, right? That's what they were for me. Even if I was like absolutely horrible at them. And I had to go to my dad all the time to be like, hey, can you beat these next 10 levels for me? Because I'm so bad at it. For me, it was about the relationship that, I built not only with my dad, but, with friends and other family members, with people. It was about the people. And it was about the escapism that the games offered me. It wasn't about the high scores. It wasn't about beating them. It wasn't about the trophies. It wasn't about any amount of completionism. And I feel like there are people out there who play games for that reason. And that's fine. But that's not aligned with why I play them, And that's what the Sanctuary is. It's about not the games, but the people around the games. And I want to build that bridge between me and you through the game. The game's just a background piece. The game is just something in the background. It's just background noise to whatever you're doing in your day while I talk. That's what I want it to be for you. And if you're more socially anxious, there's no pressure for you to chat. There's no pressure for you to be involved in any way, but just to listen. And if you feel like, interjecting and being involved in the conversation, then you're absolutely free to do so. And on that note, I have recently made a lot of modifications to the chat etiquette, which you can view in the description below. But I'm also going to review it with you guys today. It was very important to me that I really spend time on that particular subject because it is something that it hasn't become a major problem, but it has been something that I feel like I haven't really emphasized enough, because there have been a few instances where things would happen in chat and I would just, I don't know, feel a little uncomfortable. And I feel like you deserve honesty, because how can you know how to behave? How can you know what is expected of you? And I want to be better about that. So without further ado, let's jump into it, huh? Before you join chat, I want you to consider, is your message about, is it relevant to the stream? Is it about something that you see? Then you send it, baby. Is it something you hear? Send it, baby. If your message a greeting or a compliment towards me, well, then definitely send it, baby. Just try to avoid talking about yourself, honey, because, well, unless you got a question, of course, or unless I have a question, rather, unless I have asked you directly. And this isn't because I don't want to get to know you. It's because for more personal conversation, I want to be able to give you my full attention, darling. And it can be difficult for me to do that when it happens, unprompted. What if I'm in the middle of a really busy part of the game and I'm trying not to die, and then someone comes in and they're just pouring their heart out to me? I'm going to feel so bad because I can't get around to answering that in a moment. I put in parentheses here, don't be a Skyrim NPC. Because if you don't know, in Skyrim, that's something that NPCs do. You'll just be doing your thing and then they'll just be like, hey, how are you doing? And they go on for ever telling you, about everything that they're doing. Which, that's the thing, right? I enjoy conversation. And like I said earlier, my whole thing here is about guiding lost souls, right? I want to bring you guys together and I want to talk to you and I want to get to know you. But just, right time, right place. So rule number 2, don't be upset if I don't respond right away. This kind of leads into the first one. Because depending on how focused I am in a game, it can take me a while to respond. Plus, I I got amnesia. I don't know if that's from, the way I was born, half deaf, that affected my brain in some way, or the lifelong depression. Who knows? But I do have really bad short-term memory. So if I'm still not responding after a few minutes, honey, and I'm in a quiet place in the game, don't take it personally, okay? Just try repeating yourself, or maybe using some emoji alongside your message to get my attention, but obviously don't go into spamming. And then rule number 3, if I ask you a question, try to answer simply, unless I ask for further detail. And it's not a bad thing to be passionate about something. Just be mindful that as a streamer, my attention is already split so many ways, darling. And rule number 4, please try to avoid breaking your message into multiple messages, honey. If it can all be one message, it means less work for my eyes. And if someone else wants to chat, I always want to make sure that other lovelies have room to join, okay? So do your best to try and keep that lovely chat box nice and clean. 5, this is more obvious, something that didn't change. Don't spam or troll or discuss controversial or offensive topics. The sanctuary is a pocket dimension that exists far beyond Earth and its politics, okay? We did have a couple moments early on the channel where we had, someone come in with some political humor, and I was very nervous about it. I want to be better about putting my foot down on that kind of thing, because it does make me a little uncomfortable, because I really want to bring people together from all around the world of all different cultures. So I want to remain respectful, and I hope that you can honor that desire as well. Obviously, if we're going to be playing like historical strategy games and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to avoid talking about it. But as long as we are able to talk about it in a historical context, that includes religion, then we're all good. I haven't run into any problems with this really though so far. Also, there's the given not mentioning another streamer unless I bring them up first. That's just to prevent awkwardness and to respect the workspace, because this is my space. Number 7 though, light back seating is fine if you notice I'm frustrated or confused. Give me at least 2 independent attempts, okay? Just no story spoilers. This is something that I have actually run into quite a bit with you guys. Nothing that's been too bad, but let me try and figure it out. Let me try and figure it out. Rule number 8, due to my charming vampire personality, I frequently refer to my chat as, lovelies and darlings, honeys, etc. I like to give kisses when I go to break or when I sign off. And I'm perfectly fine if you reciprocate that affection, just no, unwelcome sexual advances, okay? Thankfully, I haven't run into that yet, but I do feel like it's worth noting because it could happen. And I want to be sure that it don't. Rule 9, this is the big one. This is the one that for me leads into the whole title, the whole theme of this particular stream. The games that I choose to play and my commentary over them are meant to provide background noise for those who are socially anxious, while also providing a conversation starter for those who wish to engage. The Sanctuary is not a gaming walkthrough hub. The Sanctuary is a hangout spot. It just happens to have some games in the mix. You probably found me because I played your favorite game, darling. That's great. However, if I play your favorite game badly, we just laugh, okay? And please don't take it personally if I play other games too. Life is too short to be taken seriously, my dear. And yeah, that just about sums it up for me. I felt like I just really wanted to do a quick little stream to let you guys know what I'm all about and what this place is all about, okay? We'll get around to playing a game later today. We're gonna be playing Genshin Impact later today as of this time of this video. But yeah. Today, I just wanted to let you know that the sanctuary was never meant to be a place purely for entertainment. It has always been meant to be a place where you can come to and experience almost like it's like a second home. I want you to be able to relax here. I want you to be able to not feel upset. If you ever feel upset while you're here, then I haven't done my job. I want you to learn how to just find good company. That's what I want from you. And it's what I want from myself as well. So, that is what all of this is. That's what all of this is. It's more than a channel. It is a project. It's a lifestyle. It's a grand attempt to bring you guys together. Because a whole lot of you might find yourself lonely and separated out there, just looking for something to break the silence. And I hope that I can do that for you, and I can do it in a way that makes you laugh, maybe makes you cry, maybe makes you think. But I don't want you to ever get into the habit of only watching my content for like one game, you know, or to criticize my gameplay or anything like that. That's not what any of this is about. Okay? So, take it easy. Live, laugh, love. I hope that you enjoy your stay here. If you do decide to click that subscribe button, please don't do it lightly. Please think about it, okay? Because it is something that I have noticed. People coming and going. They don't really understand what this place is about. And who knows if this will make a difference in getting that message across more clearly. But hey, if you made it this far, now you know. Now you know what you're in for, okay? Okay. I hope that you all remain good to yourselves and take care of yourselves. I always say that at the end of every stream. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that, because I don't often get told that myself. And I want to be able to carry that message to others out there who are in need of hearing it, because all too often we're told to be completely selfless and not really consider ourselves. But I want you to consider yourself. I want you to take care of yourself, and I want you to be good to yourself. That's why I called this place the Sanctuary. This is the place for you to rest and to know that everything's going to be okay. It's a place where if no one else has told you, well, your prince can tell you that I'm proud of you. Because I've said this once before, but the truth is that if most people really knew your story and all the things that you've been through, they'd probably wonder how you're still smiling. So if you don't hear it from anyone else, I'm proud of you. Okay? All right? That's what this is all about. Now, I'm going to bid a temporary farewell. Catch any of my other streams. I'm going to be streaming later today at the time of this video, like I said. But I hope to see you soon. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mwah. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself, honey. Okay?